gentlemen, Rey Mysterio about to go one-on-one against Drew McIntyre, but also, Matt, Rey has vowed to announce the name of the person he feels attacked the Undertaker.
Oh, is Rey going to do it before the match starts? Will Rey be able to do it after the match is over? The intrigue builds.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Keep in mind, we're just over a week away from Rey Mysterio facing Kane one-on-one for the World Championship. That's got to be in the back of Mysterio's mind as he makes his way to the ring to face Drew McIntyre for the first time ever.
As the young fans look into the eyes of Rey Mysterio, are the eyes of Rey Mysterio the eyes of a guilty man or a man who knows the truth to a dark secret?
Well, Rey Mysterio claims that he has knowledge of the Undertaker's true assailant. Will we find out his rebuttal, or will the chosen one silence Mysterio? Welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. There is the #1 contender for the World Championship, set to do battle with Drew McIntyre. We're 9 days away from SummerSlam, which is presented by 7-Eleven. Get your exclusive WWE collectible cups and straws at 7-Eleven now. And by Slim Jim. Find your spicy side with a monster stick today. Rey Mysterio in uncharted territory tonight, facing the sinister Scotsman, Drew McIntyre.
Can you just feel the mood change when Drew enters the arena, Todd? This part coming up.
Making his way to the ring from here in Scotland, weighing in at 256 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Last week, Drew McIntyre defeated Christian and earlier vowed to defeat Rey Mysterio. In fact, McIntyre injured Christian's arm so badly that doctors say it will never be the same again, according to McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre's a doctor?
That's what the doctor told Drew.
Oh, okay.
Nevertheless, McIntyre did beat one of the most respected veterans on the SmackDown roster last week, and will square off against Mysterio here tonight. What type of match do you think we'll see here?
Well, Drew McIntyre is always aggressive, and he always has malintent. But Rey Mysterio is taking this match for a reason. Rey Mysterio wants to show the WWE Universe that he has nothing to hide. He wants to show Kane that Rey Mysterio will be prepared for SummerSlam in just 9 days for the World's Championship.
So for the second time tonight, Drew will confront Rey Mysterio, but this time I assure you it will get very physical. McIntyre also offered to do Rey Mysterio, I guess, a quasi-favor. Said, you won't have to face your fear at SummerSlam by facing Kane and possibly being put in a casket. I'll end you tonight.
Well, we know that Rey, for lack of a better word, freaked out at the feeling of enclosure and lack of breath that would come from being stuffed inside of a casket.
Do you believe McIntyre's accusations that, in essence, Mysterio's a coward by allowing CM Punk to be falsely accused because it was Rey Mysterio that really did assault The Undertaker?
Right now, a little El Matador from Rey Mysterio. No, because why would I step forward to take guilt for something I didn't do? So I admire Rey Mysterio. He minded his own business. It was Kane that pointed the finger at Rey.
And now the Scottish Bull, I guess, just took down Mysterio. I've heard of Chicago Bulls, but not a Scottish Bull.
I've heard of your bull too, pal.
McIntyre labeled himself the most aggressive superstar in the WWE. Does have that streak in him. A former Intercontinental Champion. We've seen the tenacity come out of Drew McIntyre against Matt Hardy in the past, as well as Christian last week.
A victory here, some say, would vault the chosen one into the World's Championship picture.
Well, the chairman of the board himself, Mr. McMahon, vowed that McIntyre would one day become a world champion, and a win tonight over the #1 contender brings McIntyre one step closer to that goal. We haven't seen Mr. McMahon in a while. Has life been good for McIntyre since Mr. McMahon's not been on the scene? Oh, hold on. McIntyre hung up.
What's the country code for Scotland?
And now Mysterio up and over the top rope. And this...
Look at that, look at that. See, Rey Mysterio still favoring the left ankle that was injured at the hands of Jack Swagger. We have to wonder if the left ankle will be 100% come SummerSlam.
Last week, Rey Mysterio threw Jack Swagger into the Gulf of Mexico during their no disqualification match. But that was before Kane arrived on the scene. Mysterio again from the top rope. Oh, and a big clothesline from McIntyre, who parlays it into a cover, the shoulders down.
See how Drew lifted his rear off the mat for added pressure on the cover? Little things that make Drew McIntyre the chosen one.
Oh, and a stomp right on the side of Mysterio's head. And look at the calculating Drew McIntyre. Picking his points.
He utilizes a very head-heavy offense to set up for the future shock DDT.
And what would this do to Mysterio? A loss 9 days before SummerSlam.
At this point, I throw my hands up. I can't count out Rey Mysterio no matter what's done to him. Cover here, two.
For McIntyre.
You know, if you're a Rey Mysterio fan, the one thing that you cling to, the one hope you have, is that there is nothing, essentially, that can keep Rey Mysterio down.
This capacity crowd in Laredo chanting "Si se puede." I didn't know Barack Obama was here. Head over heels goes Drew McIntyre.
We're in Texas. I'll call my friend George.
And now the Scotsman over and out is the #1 contender, headed to another victory. Look out! Oh! Mysterio! Welcome back to Friday Night SmackDown. The #1 contender for the World Championship, Rey Mysterio, going one-on-one here against Drew McIntyre for the first time ever. And Mysterio has vowed tonight to name the true assailant of The Undertaker. Remember, Kane said it was Rey Mysterio that assaulted the dead man, but Mysterio has claimed his innocence and will announce the man that attacked The Undertaker tonight if he's able. But right now, it's the sinister Scotsman, Drew McIntyre, who's doing all the damage.
Well, hang on a second here. Cover.
Hooking the leg, 2-0.
I want to float this down your ear canal, though. What if it was Drew McIntyre and Drew's trying to silence Rey? Take a look at some of this offense that Drew McIntyre is utilizing to take advantage of the #1 contender.
Well, if there's one thing we know about Rey Mysterio, it's that he possesses more grit and determination than perhaps any other superstar in the WWE today. You can never count out the luchador. But right now, it is not a happy time to be a Rey Mysterio fan. Drew McIntyre has turned this into a one-way contest. And what's Drew doing here? Oh! Face first goes Mysterio into our announce table. How's Mysterio going to bounce back from that? Watch this again. Mysterio launched in the air by Drew McIntyre and a crash landing.
Oh, Rey Mysterio decked in all white, looking like El Santo, but he's about to fall from the heavens, courtesy of Drew McIntyre. Watch and listen.
We're right beside the U.S.-Mexico border as Rey Mysterio has 2 seconds.